Oh, have you been noticing all those clowns everywhere? I've seen them. But this one was weird. It didn't just pull out a weapon and decide to scare me. It didn't do any of that. Instead, it... Speak well. I saw it had a machete. Another kid was... I saw like a person running away. Then it got out. Then it got out a machete, and then accident in the back. And then I decided to look away and try to ignore it, but I heard screams. It was horrifying. Then 2 weeks later, I saw it like drag a body to some place. I decided maybe next time I see it, I'm gonna follow it. I decided to follow it. Then I followed it and I saw a circus. It looks creepy, dead. I sneaked around and then I spent the night. Luckily it didn't die. Then I saw dead bodies everywhere, chopped up, mangled. And then I heard clown music. Then I heard footsteps. Then decided to run and hide. Then I saw some feet run by. I saw multiple feet. And I heard something. Here comes the circus. Circus that you're all been waiting for. Circus. Then they brought out multiple people and killed them. Then I accidentally moved. And they all heard. And I stood up and they all looked at me. Oh, terrified. I decided to run. Run as fast as I could. This fast, and then I went to inside a locker. Saw multiple horns, and then they grabbed me for torture.
So my brother was in the war a long time ago. It was horrifying. Didn't know what to say to him. He did the pledge, everything that he needed to do. My parents didn't know. Most people were frightened. Sometimes there would be people walking around in sight. They were usually carrying nothing but a dagger. It's always a dagger. And this one time, when I'd come close to the tent, and then crept up in, he could see his face. It was not pleasant. Very unpleasant. He doesn't remember, but all I know is that he came back without a foot. It was his left. He told me that he didn't have a dagger. It was a giant machete.
A long time ago, while we're watching TV, I saw something on the TV. It was an alert system. It said that we had surrendered. We surrendered to our enemy. Our enemy at the time was China. It began to be a dictatorship. Then, soon once we heard the surrendering, afterwards, then they said that we should all die. They brought us out and they decided, I thought it was a nuclear war, so I decided to hide in the bunker and lock myself there. Soon I heard gunshots, all fired at once. Then I decided to go outside. Dead people everywhere. It was terrifying. I saw my parents, my brothers and sisters. They just died. Jesus Christ. Afterwards, I saw a tank go by and marching men.
So, I was just, at school, nothing much. And it was a pretty great day so far. But there was just this one part that made it good. And bad. Maybe horrible. Maybe horrifying. There was someone who knocked at the door. It was a guy, tall man. He was wearing an orange coat, a black hood. Didn't make much sense with the colors. But what I know is he was armed. But no one else did but me, because I knew this person. He was this man that used to work at some place. It was a marketplace. And I had seen before that he was a cop. And the reason he worked at a marketplace was because of night duty. He'd steal things. And then he came to our school to kidnap tons of the kids. But he made most of them disappear. Most, I'd say about 3/4 of a half. I was horrified. I didn't want to tell my parents, but I had to. This was about the scariest moment in my life. There was no one there. I was one of the last ones left. Before he came, he found me. But he said, "You stay here. Stay here. I will save you. Get you out of this school." But I answered to him, "No, why are you doing this?" He said he never liked school. Everyone was always a jerk to him. Everyone told him what to do. Nothing ever happened. There was no great in his life.
Have you ever heard of that saying? He says he'll always bring you a dream when you're sleeping. Then, starting to hear about these mysterious deaths around Nevada. I live there. seen his brother, my brother, died. I saw sand in his mouth. Black sand. Disgusting. When I saw it, it's while I was half asleep. I saw it come out. Weird. It was pale. It looked like a mummy. Its teeth was ragged. Makes no sense.
It's the last one. Better make it scary. So I was out one night with my friend James. Didn't have much to do. So we decided we'd go to a park and just break some stuff. But it didn't end out well. I was swinging on the swing trying to break it until there was this guy that was walking across. He was walking across the park, and he just looked at us with an ashamed look, such as this. Then we just didn't mind it. And then we saw him again later, as we were trying to break the slide. But then we figured out that he was there, so we thought that this guy would have been crazy, because, well, he was holding a machete. We all decided we should hide. And by all I mean just us two. And he came over to the playground. And this is what he did. He knifed my friend. I told him, get the frick away. But all he did was stand there and look at me with an ashamed look. Then I knew who he was.